The Pacific Ocean, vast and majestic, it covers more than 63 million square miles, making it the largest and deepest of Earth's oceanic divisions. This immense body of water holds more than half of the world's free water, a testament to its grandeur and significance. A realm of unimaginable beauty. From its tranquil shores to its turbulent depths, the Pacific Ocean is a world of contrasts and wonders. Its beauty is not just in its vastness, but in the intricate details that make up its ecosystem. Its surface, a canvas of deep blues and greens, stretches as far as the eye can see. The colors shift and change with the light, creating a mesmerizing display that captivates the soul. Sunlight dances on the waves, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow. Each wave, each ripple, tells a story of the wind and the currents that shape them. Beneath the surface, a vibrant world teems with life. This hidden realm is home to countless species, each playing a vital role in the ocean's complex web of life. Coral reefs explode in a kaleidoscope of colors. These underwater gardens are among the most diverse ecosystems on the planet, providing shelter and sustenance for a myriad of marine life. Schools of fish shimmer like silver. Moving in perfect harmony, they create a dazzling display of synchronized swimming. Whales glide through the depths, their haunting songs echoing through the water. These gentle giants are the guardians of the ocean. Their presence a reminder of the ancient and mysterious world beneath the waves. This is the Pacific we know, a paradise of nature. Its untouched beauty is a sanctuary for countless species, a place where life thrives in abundance. But this paradise is under threat. Human activities have begun to take their toll on this delicate ecosystem. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change are just a few of the challenges that the Pacific Ocean faces. A silent crisis is unfolding beneath the waves. The once pristine waters are now tainted with pollutants, from plastic debris to toxic chemicals. This pollution is not just an eyesore, but a deadly threat to marine life, a crisis that threatens to destroy this delicate ecosystem. Coral reefs, the vibrant heart of the ocean, are bleaching and dying at an alarming rate. The Pacific Ocean, once a symbol of natural beauty and abundance, is now a battleground for survival. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is not a single solid island of trash. It is a collection of plastic debris spread over a vast area twice the size of Texas. This plastic soup, as it is often called, is held together by rotating currents called gyres. It is a horrifying testament to our addiction to plastic. Millions of tons of debris, from discarded fishing nets to tiny plastic fragments, are trapped in this swirling vortex. Every piece of plastic that ends up in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch began its journey on land. Discarded water bottles, plastic bags, and single-use packaging make their way into rivers and streams. These items, often used for mere minutes, persist in the environment for hundreds of years. Carried by the currents, they eventually reach the ocean. Along the way, they harm wildlife, clog waterways, and contribute to flooding. Once in the ocean, plastic never truly disappears. It breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces, known as microplastics. These microplastics are ingested by marine life, entering the food chain and ultimately our bodies. The impact on human health is still being studied, but the potential risks are alarming. This plastic confetti now permeates every corner of the ocean, from the surface to the deepest trenches. It affects the smallest plankton to the largest whales. In the deepest parts of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, plastic waste has been found. This highlights the pervasive nature of plastic pollution. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food or become entangled in it, leading to injury or death. Seabirds, fish, and even whales are not immune to the dangers of plastic pollution. While the problem is vast, efforts are being made to combat plastic pollution. Community cleanups, recycling programs, and policies aimed at reducing single-use plastics are steps in the right direction. Innovative solutions such as biodegradable packaging and plastic alternatives offer hope for a future with less plastic waste. However, it requires a collective effort from individuals, industries, and governments to make a significant impact. By taking action now, we can work towards a healthier planet, where marine ecosystems thrive and beaches are free from plastic debris. The legacy of our consumption doesn't have to be toxic. Section 5: Entangled and Ingested, the Silent Killers. For marine life, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a deadly trap. Sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish and suffocate. Seabirds, their stomachs filled with plastic, starve to death. Whales become entangled in discarded fishing nets, unable to break free. The plastic we discard doesn't simply disappear, it has deadly consequences for the creatures that call the ocean home. Section 6. Paradise Lost. Plastic beaches on remote islands. Even the most remote islands are not immune to the plastic plague. Once pristine beaches are now littered with plastic debris. Carried by the currents, plastic trash washes ashore, polluting these fragile ecosystems. The very essence of paradise is under threat. Our waste has reached the farthest corners of the globe. Section 7. Microplastics, the Invisible Menace. Microplastics, those tiny fragments of plastic less than 5 millimeters in size, pose an insidious threat. They are easily ingested by marine life, accumulating in the food chain. These tiny particles act like sponges, absorbing toxins from the surrounding water. As they are passed up the food chain, these toxins become more concentrated, posing a serious risk to marine life and human health. To Section 8, From Ocean to Plate, the Human Cost. The plastic we discard does not stay confined to the ocean. It enters our food chain, contaminating the seafood we consume. Microplastics have been found in fish, shellfish, and even sea salt. The consequences of ingesting these microplastics are still being studied, but the potential risks to human health are a growing concern. Section 9, A Global Crisis, Visualizing the Scale. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is just one of 5 major garbage patches in our oceans. These patches are a symptom of a global plastic pollution crisis. Millions of tons of plastic enter our oceans every year. The scale of the problem can be overwhelming, but it is important to remember that this is a crisis of our own making. Section 10. Turning the tide solutions for a plastic-free ocean. The good news is that we can turn the tide on plastic pollution. Solutions exist, from innovative technologies that clean up existing plastic to reducing our reliance on single-use plastics. We have the power to make a difference. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play in creating a more sustainable future. Section 11. A call to action. Our oceans' fate in our hands. Our oceans are the lifeblood of our planet, providing us with oxygen, regulating our climate, and supporting a vast array of marine life. Yet, they are under threat like never before. The fate of our oceans, and indeed our planet, lies in our hands. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste end up in our oceans, causing untold damage to marine ecosystems and wildlife. This plastic pollution not only harms sea creatures but also enters the food chain, affecting human health. We must act now to address the plastic crisis. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Choose sustainable alternatives. By making small changes in our daily lives, such as using reusable bags, bottles, and containers, we can significantly reduce the amount of plastic waste we generate. Every action counts, no matter how small. Support organizations working to clean up our oceans. Many dedicated groups are tirelessly working to remove plastic waste from our waters and restore marine habitat. By donating, volunteering, or simply spreading awareness, we can support these vital efforts. Together, we can make a difference. Community cleanup events not only help remove trash from our beaches, but also foster a sense of unity and purpose. When we come together, our collective impact is powerful. Let us ensure that future generations inherit a healthy ocean too. Imagine a world where our children and grandchildren can enjoy clean beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and abundant marine life. This vision can become a reality if we take action now. The time to act is now. We cannot afford to wait. The longer we delay, the more damage we inflict on our oceans and the planet. Urgent action is needed to turn the tide on plastic pollution. Our planet depends on it. The health of our oceans is intrinsically linked to the health of our planet. By protecting our oceans, we are safeguarding our future. Let us rise to the challenge and take responsibility for the fate of our oceans. Together, we can create a sustainable and thriving world for all.